Out will be Mara NAVARRIA, world ranked #1. She will go up against the Swiss athlete Laura STAEHLI. There is Mara NAVARRIA. And to be introduced next to the crowd, it is world ranked number 53 from Switzerland, Laura STAEHLI.
What a big day she's had, and she is the first Swiss fencer to win a medal at the World Championships since Gianna Berkey in 2001 in Nîmes, France.
In the second semi-final, Courtney Hurley from the USA, world ranked number 31. Another surprise, but an up-and-coming fencer. And her opposition will be Anna Maria Popescu, who is competing in her 12th World Championships.
Well, this is a comeback year for Anna Maria Popescu, and what a comeback year it's been.
Our referees are Lina of China. That is Juan Carlos Rios Rivera. And Miguel Pagiev and Alafala. So now we get ready for the first bout. And on paper, you've got to go with the world #1, David. But this is épée and anything can happen.
Well, anything has been happening all day long. But world #1, Mara NAVARRIA, has had a great season. Today, she faced off Katrina Lehis, the European champion this year. She faced off Catherine Holmes of the USA, Ariane Malo of France, and Anna Kuhn of Hungary. So she has been very, very strong all day. But let's look at Laura STAEHLI. She came in the round of 64 and took out Ksenia Pantelyeva of Ukraine, a strong fencer. Then she knocked out Sun Yuwen of China in the 32. Then Anfisa Pachkalova, also of Ukraine, in the 16. And then in the 8, she took out Olympic champion MS Sastova. So she has earned her right to be here. And this may be, maybe she's used up all of her magic dust. We'll just have to see, because she has been on fire today.
And a very sprightly and lively fencer as well, the Swiss. So there's just a little bit of debate about which side of the piece they should be on.
Well, they're on the correct side according to the scoreboard.
I think what's happening is that when STAEHLI hits the ground, it's the wrong weapon is coming up. So a little bit of a technical issue here.
Well, the mechanics are out to check it.
And maybe they've got the wrong, they're going to switch the boxes. So yeah, the wrong box is on, so we'll switch them around, then we'll get things going.
We're on the wireless scoring system here, which means that the main control for the scoring system is actually in the mask. And then those boxes that you see being attached there, those are repeaters that send a wireless signal to the main scoring system. And that's what makes the lights come up in the hall.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting match if you get hit and you get a point. So we're getting things sorted out.
I believe that's the way it used to be.
So the first of the semi-finals in the women's épée competition here at the World Fencing Championships in Wuxi, China. And it is the experienced world number 1, 33 years old. On the right-hand side, Marta. Oh, no, hold on, we've got another technical issue. What's going on now? Well, we hadn't had a problem all day with any of the timing or any of the equipment, and then first of the finals, and we've got technicians running out and trying to fix stuff, and it looks like, well, I don't know what they're going to do.
I think they're replacing the boxes themselves. The repeater boxes.
Well, this is only adding to the tension.
Well, we have an absolutely packed house in here. A lot of excitement in Wuxi for this event.
So here we go now with the first of the women's épée semi-finals here at the World Fencing Championships in Wuxi. And we have the Italian NAVARRIA on the right of the screen, and the Swiss surprise package from this event so far today, Laura STAEHLI on the left. And this is épée, so the whole body is a target. It's a point weapon. Can only score with the tip of the épée, and it's the Italian that gets things underway.
A lovely hit, and we'll see it here on the replay. And you see, just holding. Sort of middle line there, then a feint to the foot and back up to get the hit.
So épée, the only weapon where you can score a double hit if you both hit within sort of about a quarter of a second of each other, then two lights come on, two colored lights come on, both fencers score a point. But a single light on the box means that the scores are now level. Laura STAEHLI leveling it up at 1 apiece. Oh, beautiful little underneath the guard there, and a hit on the wrist. The accuracy of the épée fencers is quite incredible. Just have a look at that. There we go.
Just up and underneath the guard.
On the hand. So the guard is earthed. So if you hit the guard straight on, obviously a point will not score. And sometimes you'll see they will check the guards. You wouldn't want to fence with your guard unearthed, because you'd be giving away points left, right, and center.
Now, NAVARRIA draws the attack from STAEHLI and then blocks her blade out as she steps in and gets her third hit there. And again, NAVARRIA is very tough and physically very strong. And STAEHLI is going to have to put a little more thought into, and patience, into finding the target.
Well, a 3-point deficit. I know it doesn't sound much, but in épée, it's probably the hardest to catch back up and to stem the tide.
Well, NAVARRIA again controlling STAEHLI's blade. You see, she steps in actually from too far out.
A distance very important, and it also, what's important, isn't it, controlling the distance and which fencer is actually in control. You can see STAEHLI stepping in, stepping out, stepping in, stepping out.
Well, she looks quite unsure of herself in this opening period, which is playing into NAVARRIA's game.
She's trying to press, trying to close the distance.
Good do.
Double.
One. Hanger. Quay. Allez.
We just saw the Swiss coach there, and I'm pretty sure he can't wait for a 1 minute break to come.
Well, the 1 minute break will come in about 25 seconds of fencing. Three 3-minute periods.
Hanger. Quay.
NAVARRIA just too strong.
Allez.
Target score 15, and NAVARRIA is almost halfway there. And they salute and step away, and NAVARRIA goes into the break with a 5-point lead. And it really is, the ball is in STAEHLI's court to fix something and to change something. David, what will the coach be saying to her? What can she do differently?
She's got to settle her nerves. She has got to get some focus here. And if she, I felt like she was rushing. I felt like she was pushing too hard, trying to, she got one hit early, but then, you know, then was pushing too hard. And if you step in on Mara NAVARRIA, she is very powerful, and she was just taking the blade at will and pushing it out of the way and getting a hit. She looks very comfortable. And Laura STAEHLI.
Yeah, classic, classic
it is,
example
it is a
there.
huge beat up.
Is that because she was launching an attack from too far
Well, I
out?
mean, you could just see she was too far out. She takes a step lunge
that's
there.
Exactly what the coach is saying. They close the distance.
Yeah.
Close the distance and then attack.
Because also, when you're coming from that far out, all NAVARRIA has to do, if she has to do this, take a small step backwards and then pick up the blade before you're anywhere close. So let's see if we see a little more concentration here from the Swiss fencer.
Yeah, work to do from the 26-year-old Laura STAEHLI.
Look, she's taken out the Olympic champion. She's taken out two very strong Ukrainian fencers, and she's taken out another Olympic champion in Sun Yuwen. We know she can do it. The question is, does she know? Okay, that was much better.
So able to use footwork to work into a better position. There's plenty of time for the Swiss fencer to get back into this.
Yeah, but she has to be very careful. She has got to score some single red lights here. 5 points in épée is a really big gap. She's got a world of time here. We're only in the second period. Double.
Well, doubles will only pay into the Italians' hands. 15 the target. And it's one-way traffic, really, isn't it? 10-4.
Well, only two of those 4 points for Laura STAEHLI are single lights.
Oh, beautiful.
And she's not moving. She's not moving on the piece. And NAVARRIA just picking her off.
Yeah. NAVARRIA scoring at will now. The pressure off. And this is going to be a comfortable ride, I think, into the final for the Italian. On paper, we did think this could be the case. paper, you would look at these two semi-finalists and think, wow, it's going to be NAVARRIA against Popescu. We shall see. We shall wait and see. There's one back.
There from STAEHLI, but unfortunately, it's coming very, very late here. A worried look on the face of the Swiss coach. Again, well, starting from too far out.
Yeah, big long flash attack, but starting from that distance, if you watch NAVARRIA, she can just spot her coming. It doesn't matter if she gets hit, as long as she just doubles it out. It'll tick the scoreboard along. Yeah, and she's just going to double this out at this rate. We're going to see a flourish from Laura STAEHLI to finish it. No, we're not.
She was trying.
She tried, but Mara NAVARRIA, a class act. She is not #1 in the world for nothing.
Well, that's right. But look, Laura STAEHLI,
congratulations
to a
to
career best for her.
NAVARRIA.
She has had an absolutely great day. She's 25 years old. She can take this forward and come back next season when we are, you know, working towards Olympic qualification and do something with that. She has shown that she's got the talent. She's taking home a bronze medal, and that is no small accomplishment.
But it is Mara NAVARRIA who will progress through to the final later on this evening. That is confirmation of the semi-final winner. The Italian is through to the next round. And we are set to run to time this evening as we see confirmation of the score of that semi-final, 15-8 in the end. And I can tell you that the next semi-final is due up in 2 minutes' time. So we have a 2-minute pause before we will bring on Anna Maria Popescu and the American Courtney Hurley. And gives us a chance to reflect on the day and